But the game starts, everybody. It's Neo Star League. It's lower bracket round 2. We see the path of the two warriors once again. Both lost. No, one guy lost in the winner bracket quarterfinal. One guy lost in the semifinal. Moon was defeated by Infi 3-1. That was quite one-sided. But afterwards, he got his revenge on Yumiko in a crazy series that everybody of you should watch on YouTube if you haven't seen it yet. Lucifer on the other side, FoCuS on the other side, he had quite a big upset over Fly, who usually is better in Mirror, I think, but he defeated him 3-1, also very, very one-sided. It seems that he just knows him inside out, and he was very well prepared. Remind was too strong for him, though. FoCuS didn't stand a chance, and now these two Koreans are battling it out. The winner will go to the playoffs, to the offline event in Shanghai later this year. It's Moon versus FoCuS, as you see. Night Elf versus Orc. Moon, of course, the legend, the highest earning Warcraft 3 player, the most legendary Warcraft 3 player in history. FoCuS on the other side, always been a great cup player. Legendary amount of Zotac Cup wins and a great performance in basically every single weekly cup or online competition there is. But when it counts, when it's about the big bucks, then he didn't quite make it yet. No big tournament win to his chest yet. These are the picks and bans that you can see right here. Moon gets rid of Turtle Rock, unfortunately. FoCuS gets rid of Terranas Stand. That leaves us with Amazonia first. Afterwards it's Echo Isles, then Ancient Isles, then Twisted Meadows, and then Last Refuge. But let's not waste any more time, boys. You want to see in-game content, and you will get in-game content whenever I fix this overlay. There we go. Game number 1, as I said, on AZ. FoCuS starting in blue in the upper right. And of course the bug is still not fixed. I'm sorry, Moon is still from Bulgaria here. But he's spawning in the bottom left. There is nothing interesting to see here yet. No creep has been denied. A little bit of stutter stepping from the Engine of War. But the Demon Hunter will get level 2 immediately. This is already quite interesting. I think this altar building is very, very different. And I like that he protects his Voodoo Lounge, his Orc Burrow with the Voodoo Lounge and the barracks. Also the Blade Master hunting for items, Gloves of Haste first, which is nice. Don't know if he can squeeze through here. I don't think so. So maybe a new building position for FoCuS to get rid of Moon's tier 2 harass. Which I don't think if he's still doing. He has his time where he focuses on creeping, and especially on the Beastmaster creeping. And that seems to be odd to me, and also Remo. We do not really agree on Moon's choice to focus on the second tier that much. But he will know better. Both are playing Ring Around the Rosie with the Trappers here to get less damage on the Blade Masters and the Demon Hunters of this world. As you can see, lured them out far into the open. Double Cloak of Shadows for Moon, which is of course unfortunate, can help you, but of course they don't stack. Mental of Intelligence, nice for the TC, which will be the second hero for FoCuS. I think there's no alternative to that. Ogre pointed that out on Twitter as well. Reveal being used, and that is First Blood in this best of 5 for the Orc, and that grants him level 2. Very, very fortunate to get Critical Strike here. Moon on the other side crept a little more, as the little green camp is gone for him as well. So Evasion and Critical Strike, the two powerful passives, are online. FoCuS with a second burrow, so he produces more grunts currently. Blade Master is waiting. Aw, nicely done. Is the Windwalk gonna last long enough? No, it's not. He's wasting the backstab. Now Shadow Melt, so both playing with their invisible abilities here a bit. I like that. And can the Demon Hunter steal something? Doesn't look like it. The grunts are blocking. Well executed by FoCuS. Who has, of course, a little attack advantage thanks to the one burrow attack. And Cloak of Shadows now for the Blade Master as well. And no chance for Moon to deny anything. Boop, down it goes. Let's take a look at the attack. Almost done for FoCuS. Moon, what? Moon is even faster? What the hell happened here? Okay, I kind of have to check the replay for this building position, for this build order. So Moon is faster. Came up with a solution against the one burrow attack. Here it is. Quill Beasts, but I like FoCuS's positioning. Almost is around. He keeps on blocking. Okay, but there's an entrance. But he's there, right as Orc Worker did against Foggy. This is an invitation, of course, and this is quite a trap, but he does have a staff. And as you can see here, Moon is creeping. He's just harassing with the Demon Hunter. Didn't cancel anything. The Lodge is only coming up now, though, so it's a little... What? Okay. I said that it's set in stone that we see the TC, but this doesn't look like a TC at all to me. Okay. FoCuS playing Shadow Hunter on AZ. I mean, Hex and Heal Wave are never wrong, but you will miss damage. Is it gonna be Serpent Ward's time?
A player's forces are under attack.
Because without the shockwave damage, what can you do except hero focus? I was wondering a bit why the Blade Master is focusing so hard on creeping, and why is he not giving the experience to the second hero. But that explains everything. Allura's Proof of Accuracy here for Moon, which is nice. Berserker for him as well. Plus close to level 3. And FoCuS seems to know exactly what Moon is doing. Tome of Agility as well, so a little more damage here. Will this lead into a town portal? There's no staff or anything. Army comes in. Yeah, okay, yeah. Town portal gone. But level 2 on the Beastmaster. Which gives him the Hawkeye. Level 3 on the Blade Master as well. Mass creeping on both sides so far, but very interesting builds. It's still Raider Walker. He's going up to 50 supply.
Player's forces are under attack.
On the other side, it's Bears. Or Dryads. That explains a lot. He might have scouted it. Moon seems to be, yeah, wanted to surprise FoCuS here. With a non-Talon build. Sorry I checked the main base so late. With a non-Talon build, but FoCuS has an idea and is revealed now, by the way. So a very, very interesting Night Elf versus Orc. Usually this matchup is set in stone with Talons and the TC. And the battle for Scrolls, etc. But 9 heal selves. So we haven't seen the skill build yet of the Shadow Hunter. Egypt Potion as well, but 9 heal waves point towards a Serpent Ward build, right? Hex Serpent Ward. Because he lacks healing without the healing wave. Moon is not going to tier 3. This is Mass Dryads for him on his side. I have to open the chat real quick. Are the levels okay? That would be nice to know. Like the audio levels. Is it loud enough? So usually, with the Dryads, you counter the map control that Orc has in the very beginning of the mid-game. Because they have Ensnare, they have Spirit Link, they're very strong. But with Slow and the Spell, you can get rid of that. Rune Brace is, of course, an item to be sold. And here comes the counter creep check. We saw it in the bottom right already. Nice Wind of Illusion being used here. Mirror Image. But can FoCuS fight this? It's 49 supply versus 50. He needs... Where's the damage? That's the question. We haven't seen the Serpent Ward yet, so it might just be Hex and Heal Wave. He's waiting for level 3, I think. Gets rid of the Berserker. So I think FoCuS is doing a fine job. Loses a Raider in return, though. Has a Berserker on his own. Level 3. The talents are about to fall. Level 3 here now. But we haven't seen a Heal Wave. And he's not saving this Berserker. Why wouldn't he... Okay, he has no mana. But FoCuS lost quite a bit. Down to 40 supply on the battlefield now. Reproducing a lot. But was it worth it? Moon running around without a town portal. Getting heal scrolls now against this. And heal potions. No expansion yet. Just an Engine of Lore in position. And still no tier 3. So the longer the game goes, the better it's gonna be for FoCuS, I think. Who's not going to tier 3. Just relying on Raider Walker. But here come Peons. Does he have a War Mill? No, he doesn't. Otherwise, I would say, okay, is this a very late tower push, but against all this piercing damage, that makes no sense at all. They're both looking for a fight. Here's Hex, not dispelled, only now. Raiders struggle a bit to find the Dryad, but I think he has it now. Blade Master's out of the fight for a long time, as well as the Shadow Hunter. Bad positioning for FoCuS here with his heroes. So the Grunt falls, also a Raider in danger. There we go, Heal Scroll being used on the Night Elf side. Moon seems to be able to take this one in the open field of AZ. 2 more units falling, level 4 on the Demon Hunter. A few Dryads are falling as well. There's no disable against the Blade Master, so he can do whatever he wants. Here comes the heal wave, so unfortunately it's not Serpent Wards. Mass usage of spells, and this seems to be a rubber band, this time in the favor of the Orc, not flipping back on him. If, actually, no, his army is really, really low. Only the heroes can carry this. But the heroes can carry this, usually. But against 4 Dryads, it might be a little hard. FoCuS down to 40 supply. His reinforcements are coming in a little sooner. Oh, but many, many, many more losses here. Way too many losses. Thanks to the slow. This should be, yeah, level 4.3. Also close to level 4 Beastmaster. More Dryads coming in. I think it's time for Moon to expand now. He does have the gold soon. And FoCuS, you need a solution against this. This is why you play TC. I mean, not against Dryads, but this is why you lack the damage against the army. Invo Potion would be great. Can he grab it? Or a Heal Scroll? Nothing. Okay, he has an Invo Potion. Buys a little bit more time with Ensnare. Of course, Moon can't move without his Demon Hunter. Another Heal Scroll. And 2 Heal Potions. He's well aware that Hero FoCuS is the only option FoCuS has, but he goes for the Demon Hunter with those 2 potions. Don't really understand that one. Critical Strike at 92 is of course ridiculous, not level 2. He would love to have that level 2 crit. And he's very, very close, and that would give him a damage boost, but I don't think it's sufficient here. Nice Concave by the Dryads. The Blade Master is super low. Invo Potion being used now, but he doesn't have an escape mechanism in this. No Speed Scroll. And the Invo Potion is over. Windwalk. But that's about it. The Dryads again will pick up every single unit here. Level 4 on the Beastmaster. Quill Beast being used. And FoCuS is falling apart. He can't run away without Speed Scrolls. He can't run away against Dryads. And now he's down to 30 supply. Double Bestiary. But he can't really afford it right now. That's his army. 2 Raiders, 2 heroes. And the heroes are completely dry. No Hex, no Heal Wave. This is basically a big Headhunter right now. Moon is not expanding. He wants to seal the deal. He lost quite a few Dryads. And that is, of course, feeding the Orc heroes. But not too big, I'd say. FoCuS standing right next to the shop. He can get a potion, does so. But for how much longer is the question. There's no Spirit Link on him. And you see how effective Spirit Link is. There is a Dispel. And the Blade Master falls. That's his only damage output. And Moon, with a very strong performance, takes out FoCuS on AZ. And taking the lead in this best of 5. Very questionable decisions by FoCuS, in my opinion. I mean, the hero, the creep check on the bottom right was good, but he should check if the Night Elf is coming before he goes into the upper left. So after that creep check, he never really came back in the game. He didn't have the amount of Raiders to play a little bit of a kiting game to lock down the Dryads so they can't FoCuS you that much. And once the Shadow Hunter was out of mana, I mean, what's there to do? I don't know. Also, no Speed Scrolls. For the longest time, no Heal Potions. No Heal Scrolls, no Invo Potions. FoCuS was basically lacking everything here. Level 3 for the Shadow Hunter came very, very late. And he didn't use the Heal Wave when he got creep checked. And there he lost like a lot of units. So that hurt him a lot. Thank you very much, Deadman on Fire, for 17 months of subscriptions. Hail Satan as always, my friend. Give it back to you. And Veyoska has subscribed as well for the first time. I hope you enjoy your sub status and your replay packs and everything. Of course, if you sub now, you get the entire NSL replay pack as well as Race War that is starting tomorrow. With Night Elf versus Human and Orc versus Undead. So that's gonna be a treat for all of us. 750 viewers already. I like that. Gotta admit, I'm still a little tired. I woke up very late. I had a kind of a rough night. Without anything involved. So interesting that both players deviate from the usual metagame. I mean, if you scout the Hunter's Hall, then you know that it's Dryad time. So I think FoCuS's play was more of a reaction to it. He didn't have information because he was busy fighting in the top left. Well, you can always send a raider, right? Or a peon. Or an illusion. If you have a Wand of Illusion, then use it and scout before you take on one of the biggest creep jacks. Creep camps on the map, I think. So Saturday, from Friday to Sunday, there's Race War, which you should all watch here on Back to Warcraft. On Saturday, I will make my first German cast in over a year, since Massimo invited me to his 100th MoCup if his community reaches $500 prize money, and that happened. So, for all the Germans out there, my very first German cast in a while will happen on Saturday at twitch.tv/Massimo. So, game number 2. With Moon taking the lead. This is FoCuS's map choice. This is Echo Isles, obviously. Everything seems to be alright. Moon on the left in red. FoCuS on the right in blue. And this time we should pay a little more attention to Moon's base, should we? There's a barrack, so no super rush build. And everything seems to be standard here as well. Echo Isles, famous for 3 things. Marketplace, only 1 shop, 10 claws of attack to be found here, which will of course suit FoCuS a lot. With his Blade Master. Demon Hunter first, Blade Master first, no surprise here. But no shop just yet. He doesn't have the lumber for it, only now. And there goes the peon. Everything in order for FoCuS. It's always hard if you start with a loss into a series, but since it was AZ and it's kind of a Night Elf map, and it was randomed, I think FoCuS won't be too distracted from this. And he knows he still has good maps in the pool. I mean, Twisted can be good, depending on how you play it. Echo Isles is good.
Players' forces are under attack.
Terranos is out, so he doesn't have to fear that. Last Refuge can be okay. And FoCuS beats many Night Elves on AI as well, so there's no misery for him losing AZ. This was kind of a Night Elf map. Demon Hunter with a 2 Moonwell tech this time, and more Wisp. SC is supply stuck, it's kind of interesting. Blade Master with the first item, which is the Gloves of Haste. That was of course one of his main problems. This time he techs faster. That was one of his main problems. That he lacked damage on the Blade Master entirely. Like no claw, no nothing. Oh, Moon is waiting. And doesn't want to allow FoCuS to creep this. He's moving away. Is it a fake? Yeah, he heard it. So it might have been a fake, and this... Actually, he can't go in, right? Or can he? He has to distract the Trapper here. If this is on purpose by FoCuS, then that's really good. Windwalk. No, he gets in now. But... No way! The Blade Master got the item, but big experience for Moon with the last hit against the backstab. Either that was superb last hit skills, or FoCuS just fucked up the backstab there, miscalculating a bit. So that's big. Barely any experience on the Blade Master. He bought the first claw though, so that helps. Engine of War is closing this base, so he can't go in for Whisper-Ass. Engine of Wonders, the shop is coming up, and Moon gets boots as well, right? Or is it just dust?
A player's forces are under
It is
attack.
boots time at step. Okay, boots would have surprised me. Might be able to break the base with that damage. With 3 wrist repairing. He holds on. Or does he? Yes, he does. So everything in order for Moon. Every little thing goes right for the Night Elf so far. FoCuS has played a good but not overwhelming tournament in NSL so far. Moon on the other side, quite a few surprises in the group stage. Where he was with Life, WFZ, and... Oh no, that was Remind. Who was Moon with? Damn, I forgot. Ah, wasn't he with WFZ and Life and Remind? Oh, that was colorful. I don't know. We'll see. After the game. I will look it up. Still a level 1 Blade Master. That's bad. That's really bad news. The grunts are not creeping at the same time. He's just distracting with the Blade Master. I think he's looking if there's a push coming or not. And he's a little late, but he still sees the Beastmaster coming. And there's the staff, mind you. So you can always go... Oh, the grunts are so far away. The Blade Master is so far away. Moon's timing is superb on this. The grunts were there to check if the Beastmaster was coming, but still. And oh my god, the Beastery is in front! TC is coming this time, but the Raiders will be so late. There's no way to not lose this Beastery. Demon Hunter has a staff, so a surround is not really worth it. And yeah, that's all that Moon wanted. Getting rid of a tier 2 production building and buy some time for your own tier 3, which has started. And the Engines of Wind for the talents. And now it's time to get level 3 Demon Hunter, I guess. And then things are cool. FoCuS has to creep up both heroes at the same time. His inventory is quite decent so far. Rebuilds the Beastery here in a very, very proxy position. But yeah. The shop is always easy to take with normal damage against the Berserkers. But... this is a very easy spot for Moon now. One arch attack again, quite quick. Talents are coming. Tier 3 halfway through. Item is Claws of Attack +9. Oh yeah, baby, that's good. And the TC is taking quite a bit of time, but FoCuS finally with some good multitasking. To snatch some more items. He completes the trifecta. For more attack speed, more damage, more sustain.
A player's forces are under attack.
Plus the big healing, so he can play a little greedy. But there's no purpose except stealing a bit of XP. That was helpful, but no Windwalk anymore. Rest of the army is coming in, but without End-Snare, he can't really do anything. He has a little movement speed boost, thanks to the Endurance Aura, which he crept at the shop, but... yeah, you need Disable to get one of those heroes here. And now he's applying pressure with double level 2. Wow. I kinda like... oh, End-Snare is ready. Okay. There's still the staff. and only one raider, so there's no NSL lock on him. The good thing for FoCuS is that all the spots on his side are still available. He crept a lot in the middle, he crept a lot, or he stole something from Moon's side, and Moon crept on his own side. So he can retreat now, and power creep. Power creep for level 3. Staff gets him out there, no problem. But Master Training is coming, so the clock is ticking. Once this is done, Moon will be the aggressor.
A player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS doesn't have a 10 supply lead yet, if I'm not mistaken. There's not much time for him. Term of agility, what's in the marketplace? There is a claw, and a big invul, and a big mana. But does he want to invest into those big consumables? I don't know. Doesn't have the gold currently, not even for the claw, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm not. Moon is creeping the third last spot on his side of the base, giving him level 2 for the Beastmaster, and closing in on level 3. But yeah, he needs to hurry now. First heal scroll, and the first invul on FoCuS' side. So shop control is working good for him. He stays at 50 with 500 gold banked. That's greedy.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like that he focuses the TC right now to give him level 3 with another Gloves of Haste. So level 3 TC and level 2 Demon Hunter. That is always a good sign for the Orc. If he has enough mana, which he does. Tinker third, obviously. No big deviation from there. And he's pulling a few wisps to detonate against the Spirit Link. FoCuS would love to creep the Merc camp now. But he can't. He has to know what's up. Sentry wards here. For FoCuS. Good amount of vision. On his side. And this seems to be the first big fight of this game. FoCuS with 60 food. I don't know if it's still in production. Only the Raiders, so his army is quite big. Moon shouldn't fight into this. He does have the spell against the Link, though. Uses a wave for one wisp. But he gets the... no, doesn't want to commit. As there's Cyclone, Blade Master would be in the air. FoCuS is the one retreating, interestingly. The Wisp scouted the Orc movement. Oh, but the position is 50-50. It's like a double-edged sword. This shockwave was nice, but the first Raider falls. There's no Spirit Link on them, and with Fury Fire, this is so much damage coming in. The Walkers can't really attack. The Blade Master is in the air. There's no mana on the TC, so the Raiders have to do the job. There's one heal scroll, which he needs to use very soon, I guess. Invo Potion being popped to get rid of all those talents here, which works quite good. Second heal scroll by Moon being used. And he does have a decent angle. Mass mana invested by Moon to get rid of those talents and the Blade Master. But there is not too much more. Mass Dispel on 3 Raider Cyclone. Really nice. But oh, the Walkers. Where's the ethereal form? Doesn't use it quite yet. And Moonman, what a fight again. He's just waiting for the Orc to drop lower and lower. There's only a big heal potion remaining. And now with the damage of the Demon Hunter being back, FoCuS has one option, and that is run. No speed scroll. Makes it a little harder. FoCuS with 51 supply. This is not what's supposed to happen. Moon helps him a little bit economically. This was not a good fight for the Orc at all. He needs to heal quickly. Still no level 3. Level 2 crit would be tremendous, obviously. Moon is producing talents to 50 supply and then stop and then go for items again. As he has map control, zoning out FoCuS in the top half of the map, which of course you don't want to be if you need items like heal scrolls and invuls. There it is. Heal scroll number 1. And did you get it? Invul? Yeah, on the Tinker. Finally level 3 here now though. And a pendant of energy. Oh, that lightning shield has to be dispelled, otherwise it's too much damage. Claws or a pendant? It's what he needs. Ay. Okay, I realized this is the best position. This is better, right? And this is Moon pushing for the 2-0. The position's not that great though. Nice shockwave. And the TC, if he's far away, he could go to the shop. Ah, but the Demon Hunter is zoning him. That's nice. The Walker's not in the greatest position. Only dealing damage against the illusion here. And I like that micro of Moon. Splitting the talents in half. And all the raiders are hurt. He doesn't have a heal scroll. And they will fall. That's 9 supply with a Crimson Mask right here. Oh, excuse me. All dead. And he's investing even end snares into illusion. Moon is the superior player here by far. From the very beginning, from the marketplace creep spot, everything was in order for the Night Elf. And he showed his dominance on the rest of the map. Demon Hunter can do whatever he wants. Shockwave again was nice, but immediately countered by a heal scroll. This is the matchup that Moon kind of invented, that no one else tainted the way that he does. And you see why. Walkers are falling left, right, and center. Poor Torrents. Moon has a supply lead. And of course magic damage sucks against medium armor, but it's Fury Fire and no Dispel. There should be Cyclone. Yes, there is. At least for a bit. No shop anymore, which was quite a bit in front. So it was easy cancel for Moon here. And everything is hurt. No heal selves. No heal scrolls. No money to buy a heal scroll currently. The heroes are chasing. The Fury Dragon is chasing. Needs one more hit. Ah, uses the end snare for it. And now he has the gold. Sells a few items. And yeah, this heal scroll needs to be used immediately if he wants to fight. Yeah, and he does. Buys the second one as well. So FoCuS his last stand on Echo Isles. This is it. 50 supply talents again. 3 heroes up front to tank everything. TC in trouble. Both are being cycloned. GG. What a performance by Moon. Damn strong. From minute 3 on, I guess. He was dictating this game. And FoCuS never really stood a chance to get back into this, right? I mean, he had to make a choice at that point. Like, okay, first big thing, losing the Ogre Magi at the marketplace. This is never supposed to happen. Handing the Demon Hunter level 2 on the silver platter with evasion, that's such a massive difference. And then, yeah. Then there's the problem for the Orc that you need to creep 2 heroes at the same time, which you don't want. And so he had to prioritize one of them. That was the TC, that was the better choice. And he got the first heal self and first invul, but afterwards Moon had chop control and had, I think, 3 heal scrolls more than FoCuS. Moon is a beast since the flag bug. That's true. FoCuS, you need to win 3 maps in a row on LR, TM, and AI. That's hard. That's quite hard. But not impossible. Not impossible at all. Mr. GN, 8 months of resubbing and he sends a less than 3. Thank you very much for your sub. And Mr. Love, 11 months. Jannis, du Geiler. Schon 11 Monate. Wie immer gute Arbeit von euch, Jungs, und weiter so. Danke dir, Mann. Basically he says, Jannis, you horny scumbag. It's 11 months. Great job. Keep on rocking. Yes, shout out to the entire Smash community in Germany. I like you guys. I watch more and more streams if I see it on your Twitter. So, that's always great that the Smash community holds together and is visiting the Warcraft community as well. So, I think there's a lot of similarities between Smash and Warcraft. It's both old games that are flying quite under the radar nowadays. I mean, Smash is bigger than Warcraft, obviously, but we share a love for a non-mainstream esports title, and to see that union is always cool. I hope we can see you soon. We can see each other soon. Do you speak English in normal life? If I'm with people who don't speak German, then of course I'm speaking English. Doesn't happen too much, but it does happen quite regularly, so. Especially on concerts, that's always when I meet international people. What a nice German from Neo. Looks like his mother language. I mean, no accent at all. Yeah. My German is quite good. Thanks, guys. Good mood today. Good chat today, I gotta say. To be honest, I woke up at 11:15. So, I was in a bit of a rush. No breakfast at all. Just shower, setting up this background thing. And, yeah, the game started. So, I'm a little tired, but you guys cheer me up, that's nice. Last refuge! Is it gonna be a sweep, or can FoCuS come back? I would love for FoCuS to start a big comeback now, because then more games means more Warcraft, means more entertainment. But it seems today that Moon knows everything. And executes everything super duper well. Match points and playoff points, or ascension phase points, because if Moon wins this, he's in the lower bracket semifinal. That means he's in the top 4, and that means he's going to Shanghai to fight for the big chunk of this money. If he wins this next match, he has at least $2,200 guaranteed. Making it to the playoffs guarantees you $730, so he triples his prize money with just one map at this point. And of course, playing offline, always nice. Remind and Infia already qualified, so he would be the 3rd player for the Ascension phase. It's a Demon Hunter again. It's a greedy Engine of War creep here. On the other side, for FoCuS, standard Blade Master opening. Will you be able to cast the finals of NSL since it's offline in China? Yes. Of course. There is a tiny little chance that we cover it offline, because it's gonna be somewhere in November, and GCS is gonna be in November as well, and both are in Shanghai. So we could maybe do both, but I have to talk with NSL about it, and with GCS. We need the exact dates for both tournaments, obviously.
A player's forces are
under
attack.
But before we talk about the playoffs, we have to determine who's dropping out here. And it seems like it's FoCuS. Big heal potion already. This goes almost uncontested. Of course, if he kills the Engine of War, that's gonna be good. But with the Engine of War in position there, that means that the base is wide open. And he might be going for a harass, but even that is not working. He didn't even go for his first creep spot. No item, still the town hall. He wanted to rush it immediately, and he was still too late. Tier 2 tech. Quite a bit later for Moon this time. And first blood on the Wisp. But he has to run back without selves, without mana. He can't do too much anymore. Late Voodoo Lounge, as this was planned from the beginning, this harass. But this is all time where FoCuS can't do anything. He can't creep with 200 HP. He can't go into Windwalk to speed things up. Moon is catching up and Moon is getting ahead and experience even further. Gloves and circlet, very nice.
A town is under siege.
FoCuS heavily has to rely on his
Players' forces are under attack.
early tier 2. I think. Second circlet here and it's time to creep, but on the other side Moon is doing the same with sentry wards. How helpful is this? He can spot whenever FoCuS is moving down. Oh, actually he doesn't scout the ramp. I thought he would. Very obvious position, of course. I think it's a little better to just position it here so you have both spots covered. But I mean, it's obvious as well, but if it's destroyed, you see it already. He gets the second consumable from the High Priest. Nice replenishment potion is exactly what he needs right now. For 200 more mana and a little bit of more HP and a little bit more mana. And once again, the items for FoCuS absolutely underwhelming. His Blade Master absolutely underwhelming. And Moon is getting ready for another push. He sees, alright, buildings coming up. There's a little bouncer. It's more like a dwarf. But he respects him for now. He's arguing with the bouncer. But you see, okay, FoCuS. You need to get better, better workers, man. And this lodge is cancelled. Again, Moon is by far the superior player, as it seems. FoCuS is so far away with his Blade Master and his grunts. He was creeping here. I think the one who does it best to stop pushes is actually Orc Worker. Or stop pushes like this. We saw it in the GCS Western qualifier how well he positioned his grunts and Blade Master on the map to get some experience and be able to stop the harass in time. FoCuS didn't. He's level 2.5 now though. Claws of attack for him, so it was worth it. Now it's time to creep up the TC. Tier 3 by Moon has started Engine of Wind in production. But with the lore gone, I mean, yeah, he does have End Snare now. But since he's creeping, he can't really do too much against about it. Rock Golem. He has to get out of the shadows. Kills an archer. But of course Moon is aware now. And this Rock Golem quite hard to steal. And it's only level 1 Windwalk. This doesn't last forever. Can he get revenge for the Ogre Magi on AI? No. TC getting up to level 2 gets another claw. Inventory is building up. This is plus 16 damage. Isn't it nice how Moon stalls this and buys time? So it's 150 mana already gone from the Blade Master just to positioning, and he knows, okay, what will you do when I don't finish this? Okay, he does this, alright. Rune Braces, one for the shop. Okay, actually I completely misinterpreted things. And I'm really surprised that he just hands him the rock golem. But of course he has to speed things up as the more time. Oh boy, another claw. As if he wastes more time, the TC has more time to creep. But yeah, triple claw. FoCuS is quite lucky now. He'll scroll an invul as well from Moon's side. And with that rock golem we got level 3. So FoCuS's game is becoming a lot better in very little time. Big invul as well. Oh boy. Okay, this is dream drops again. Moon has master training now. No! What? Where is his master training? There we go. That took a lot of time. He's ahead in adept training. Massive fuck up. Moon is clobbering down his altar of elders in just pure rage. He got rid of the circlet even. Handed it over to the TC. Wind of the Wind as well. Nice items. The Wind of the Wind with the mana stone may be the best item. For the disable on the Demon Hunter. It makes it so much more easier to use the TC. Is there a mana potion already? No, there's not. That's so much invul. But only 49 supply for FoCuS. It's still the 10 food advantage. He cancelled the master training for some reason. Is his daughter playing right now? There's no way Moon holds on to this. FoCuS is breaking upkeep and he saw adept. What?
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm baffled right now. I'm out of words. At least the Tinker is there. FoCuS going for the big red spot. And he gets the claws of attack plus 12. Oh my lord. This is an unbelievable Blade Master. He can get rid of the little invul potion or the heal scroll, or... Yeah, I think the little heal scroll. Oh, give me that plus 30, man. Give it to me, baby. Aha, aha. Get rid of the second invul, as they share a cooldown anyway. 4 claws, and an invul, and a heal scroll. Ain't no stopping him now, I think. Mass Cyclone. There is Cyclone now, and of course he built up a lot of mana. But this is an unforgivable mistake on Moon's side. This... As one-sided as it gets, Tinker executed, crit level 2, and now have fun. 228 crit on level 2. Yep. Genocide on the talents. If FoCuS is not leaving his computer right now, then he wins this game. Staff out. Can get another kill, does so. Moon down to 47, but he has to rebuild the Tinker. And a lot of talents. Demon Hunter staffing back in here. I think he just wants to make sure, as he used one heal scroll already. It's usually a nice position for Moon, but even that position can help. Well, he intercepts the reinforcements, yep. That is so game.
Player's forces are under attack.
What on earth happened there? Can't believe it. Beastmaster dead, has an Ankh. You could give over the Lesser Invul to the Blade Master to get a little bit more beast mode. There's no TP. TC kind of in trouble though, so maybe he rather keeps it. Invul! Okay, he was focusing on the Demon Hunter, so got rid of the first hero. Lost the second hero though. It's time for the Blade Master to clean everything up. But yeah, losing the TC. Not supposed to be that way. Blocks himself so doesn't get the kill on the Beastmaster, but the Tinker is the sacrificial lamb on this to 60 crits. But things are turning red. But it's GG. What a weird and scrappy game. At least FoCuS stays in the series. 1-3 now, but what a present by Moon. This cannot happen to cancel. Forget Master Training and then cancel Master Training? Oh boy. That was a very weak Moon. Of course the items helped, but at that point everything was too late. So we go on to Moon Meadows. Moon simply lost because of the item drops. That is such an ignorant comment and such a bullshit comment. Just not true. If you have an early game like that, or a mid game like that, items don't matter anymore. So Twisted is gonna be different. Twisted is Moon's hometown. Twisted is not a talent map. Usually. So I wonder what Moon plays here. He likes to play his Mass Dryads. And it was very successful on AZ. So we'll see. Map 4, still match points for Moon. 2 in a row. If FoCuS wins this map as well, then the final one would be AI. But first, oh my god. Guess on which position FoCuS is spawning. Obviously this one. But... oh, sorry. There we go. But Moon is close. He scouts into the wrong direction. Whoa. Okay. Engine of War creep at the expansion. And neutral hero. What the hell is Moon doing? Neutral hero versus Orc? Beastmaster first then, right? Must be. FoCuS is playing a Blade Master, of course. Maybe it's some kind of weird strategy that I'm not aware of, but I have not seen this yet. Of Moon in Except ladder games, maybe, where you can just troll around, but... in a professional environment... Interesting. Does this still work? With the rock golem? Or is it blocked? I'm not sure. We'll see. So, my guess it's gonna be a Beastmaster, but Moon has played so many Talon heroes recently that you can never be sure. But it makes sense as he has summons, and he needs summons to creep, and then hold on. Ah, nice. Moon has the Wisp here to block if the Rock Golem creep is happening. So it does work, also with the barracks, interestingly. But Moon has to take care.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, Beastmaster first. And the Wisp is there, but instead, oh, how unlucky for Moon. Oh yeah, he played it exactly. Turbozaur was right. He played it Banana IP Galaxy against Grubby, but I mean, playing Grubby is basically like playing ladder. So that doesn't really count. But he played it before against Grubby. Exactly. Good point, Turbozaur. More than half a year ago. And against the one burrow tech, this is quite hard. Haha! Okay, can he cancel the burrow? That will help a lot. Since you want to creep a lot on TM, and you don't get a second grunt. He's committing quite a bit onto this. If he gets like one hit with the Beastmaster, it's enough. But it is enough! He cancels the burrow, it's not being rebuilt somewhere. Moon is going for Mass Huntress. Mass Huntress Beastmaster. So what's FoCuS's reaction? Expansion creep coming up now with only archers and only the Engine of War. But it's of course enough, he cancels it again. How much mana is there? Not too much. Oh, Warmill response. Moon is playing this so well so far. I mean, of course the damage output is not the same as the Demon Hunter, but he cancelled 2 burrows and this Warmill. Has him stuck... Oh, actually. Really let him go? He finds a little niche. Nice block, but level 2, man. Does he have a Windwalk? Yeah, and Speed Scroll. Okay, this Beastmaster has to pull the Town Portal. Yes, he has level 2. There we go, another Windwalk wasted. He's running over. But there's healing immediately, obviously. So, Ring of Regen as well. Grunt was scouting this. Did he get experience? A bit. So he stole maybe something. Huntress production starts as well. Beastmaster picks up his ring. The Blade Master is there. And now there's no TP anymore. But also only one Windwalk. Expansion coming up in the back.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it's still tier 1. FoCuS on tier 2. Going for a beastery only now. He had massive lumber problems after this and only now starting to build his next grunts. So the Blade Master is basically on his own. Can he cancel this with stutter stepping? There's no Windwalk. That was super close. If he gets blocked there, staff is on cooldown, no TP, he's dead. And the expansion comes up. Double beastery, is it Wyvern play? Either Wyvern or Mass Raiders. Rebuilding grunts, Moon is scouting this base. No Ancient Protectors yet. For defense. And he's stuck on 28 supplies. Okay, he's waiting for the Tree of Life, of course, to provide him this supply. So, Wyvern or Raiders. Keep an eye on it. Blade Master's too late. Gets the Engine of War though. Or did the creeps get it? Let's see. It is level 2 finally, but not without the loss of a grunt. Oh, actually gets it. Wyvern it is. Of course Moon has double... Oh, he has no double engine of war anymore. Maybe because of this, because he killed the second engine of war, he knows, okay, he can't go into mass archers, so I can go Wyvern. Of course there's a Berserker against it. Nice Blade Master control. Really well done with the Boots of Speed. And what's left now? 3 Huntress and an Archer, but the expansion is almost running. More Archers, obviously. Edge Protector in the base. How fast can he dash out those weapons? First 2 are up. No dust. He doesn't want to go to the laboratory. Also towers by FoCuS, both securing their bases. Oh, we're in for an interesting game, boys. He's now resting in the main, but since Moon anticipated that, the AP is already there. Also, he can't do anything against the Entangled Goldmine with this. Of course, Quill Beasts are the main damage output right now. But he needs to be in a position. His focus may be transitioning. No, he's going tier 3. Ooh, nice. Tier 3 Wyvern are crazy strong. With envenomed spears. Still squishy though. Beastmaster is level 3 already. That helps a lot. And it's mass archers again. I wonder, maybe he tricks him into the Wyvern play, so he produces a lot of archers and then goes into raiders. But no. A lot of cancels here. The damage output is at the moment just surreal. But against 2 Quill Beasts you can't fight. Oh, FoCuS is supply stuck. No Shadow Melt possible, so 1 Archer dies. Does have an Invo Potion as well. 4 Wyvern. Still no AP. I like how he's focusing on the Archers so he can't get a critical mass. Oh, nice micro. Holy shit, that Archer save. But he's focusing on the Wisps now. So Moon, yeah, he does have a lot of gold. But what can he do without lumber? Can't get his tier 2 stuff up. The Blade Master is such a big distraction. Bad Riders? No way. FoCuS playing tier 3 lame Bad Riders? I mean, what's there to counter, right? There's no Demon Hunter. For damage.
Town is under siege.
In a series between Moon and FoCuS, there's always this one special game. How many volley? I think he needs like such a big, massive archers that he can volley Bad Riders. But even then, it's hard. Beastmaster gets up to level 4, Boots of Kel'Thalas. But this piercing damage, he doesn't care at all. Wyvern is still pushing on the Huntress Hall. No tier 2 buildings yet, as Moon is at 2,000 gold and 40 lumber. And it's Liquid Fire. FoCuS playing like Helsing. With the Raider lame. Every ladder player hates this by heart. But Moon has usually crazy macro to work against that.
The town is under siege.
But of course FoCuS is a lot better than Helsing is, so that equals out. No tiny Great Hall. And he's been scouted. But with the Orb of Lightning. Still no dust. Interestingly. And also no AP. Moon is really greedy. And of course, needs more lumber. A Gem of Truthite would now be fantastic, obviously. I like how Moon spread his wisps now. Here are some, here are some, here are some. But against Liquid Fire, you cannot repair. And the archers don't really reach. Oh, they actually do.
Player's forces are under attack.
Gets rid of one Bad Rider. Nice defense by Moon. Blade Master level 4 after this one. And what's going on in Moon's base? A Shredder. And nothing else. The repair worked. You didn't send the wisps back in. If you get rid of the Ancient Protector, the floodgates are open to kill this entire thing. He might lose a unit or two, but that's so worth it. Here we go. AP down. And where's the Shredder? He needs to save the Shredder. There.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Second last Bad Rider is gone, so not too much Liquid Fire anymore. And he's still mining. And he does have the critical mass to volley the Bad Riders. Moon is playing this so well. Double Engine of Wind. Oh, but he got rid of the Tree of Life. Damn it! Damn it. Okay, so he's not mining anymore from two sides. I was wondering...
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Zappers, of course. I was wondering why his gold is so low. I think FoCuS has to go into an expansion soon of his own. He can't sustain this anymore. It was quite a big investment into the two Zappers. Or was it 3 since he has Nature's Blessing? Hippo's coming. Hippos against Bad Riders, usually not the greatest idea. But I think at least he gets rid of the Bad Riders with them. Level 5, Claws of Attack plus 9. Blade Master is super strong. I like how Moon scouts it every single time where the opponent is moving. He has his eyes everywhere on the map.
A player's forces are under
Main gold mines, 3,700 remaining. No tier 3. Upgrades coming. FoCuS at 50 supply. Moon at 63. And this AP won't last at all. First Hippo Rider is there, but I think it can easily... Whoa, it detonates just one. Okay, I thought he could just easily snipe that one. But it looks like Moon is falling apart to a degree. Shredder down as well. And where is this 57 supply of his? Anywhere but here. So Moon's second expansion is coming up as well, as you saw. And especially with this is like typical Moon play. So FoCuS has to expand against this, and he does. And the Tree of Ages is still standing. That's good. Double income now. Nice. Detonate. And another one. But for how long can he do this? Blade Master, level 6 now already. Blade Storm, great against buildings. But that was the last Bat Rider. No liquid fire anymore. He's rebuilding them, of course. And there's no tiny Great Hall coming up. He was sent back. Still no tiny Great Hall. He can't do this for much longer. His harass is good, yeah. But how much longer? So no second hero. Which is interesting. With Blade Storm, he can get rid of archers really, really quick, as it's physical damage and not affected by a Loon's Grace.
A player's forces are under attack.
Is it really worth trading one Bat Rider for a Hippo? Naga second. By the way, no marksmanship upgrade if I'm not mistaken. And here comes the Great Hall, but a normal one. Doesn't invest into the big one. And that could be Moon's chance, but how does he want to get rid of the towers? It's 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. And he has to defend. FoCuS playing this really nice now, distracting everywhere. Still no Blade Storm. He has the mana for it. And he gets rid of it. Finds the angle, since the north was not covered. And again, it's 3 gold mines versus 1. This macro play is just picture perfect.
A player's forces
And that's why, at this stage of the game, you don't go for a normal Great Hall anymore. This was so greedy. Now he gets it. Which is, of course, again, immediately scouted.
A town is
I'm not sure if he if he saw the second expansion there. Oh my god. Such massive damage, but it expires, so it goes down.
player's forces are under attack.
This is more of a StarCraft game, with harasses everywhere and reactions everywhere. And that's exactly what I was talking about. He gets rid of a lot of Bat Riders, so the trades are worth it. If he could have just killed one more, then there's no liquid fire and he can repair. Well, this Naga, I don't really understand this choice! Blade Storm it is! Oh, what a massacre! Against the poor archers, gets rid of 5 of them, level 7 immediately. And yeah, there's no doubt about killing that Naga here. But again, he keeps the tree alive. 1 perch and she's toast. Does have boots though, has to invest the Windwalk, but it's Windwalk level 3. Boom, down she goes. Harassing here again. But the income is still there.
A town is under siege. A player's
He
forces
kills
are under
2.
attack.
My god. FoCuS is too greedy. Not going for a burrow. And losing 2 here. Moon is not focusing perfectly. Okay, now he gets the 3rd one before it expires. 3 kills with 1 Quillbeast. This is not supposed to happen. Build a burrow and this doesn't happen. Moon at 1,000 gold. FoCuS finally with double income, but not for much longer as it's just 400 gold
Forces
remaining.
are under attack.
Needs to expand the 2nd one, I guess. I like how he keeps him on his toes with just summons. And we saw how strong Blade Storm is. But Stampede without Hex could be really nice as well. Oh, 4 hippos. Gets rid of 3.
Forces are
He always keeps this 1 Bat Rider in the army, of course, for liquid fire.
A town is under siege.
It's just Bat Riders. They are cheap, of course. Is this level 8? No, it's not. Right. Close, though. But I mean, you just get scouting through mirror images, so that doesn't really matter except the stats that you gain. 6,000 gold remaining here. 9,000 gold remaining here. The main gold mines are expired for both players. And Moon is pushing this. What does he have? Only Arch Zappers! Moon going for Zappers. He has to be really careful that the towers don't hit them. He's distracting here. First Zapper, boom. Second Zapper coming in. Oh my god, FoCuS. You are losing your tiny Great Hall. Is this the win condition for Moon? He's towering up. He is without income at the moment. Town portal in and against the archers. He can't focus anymore. Also, the Naga helps at this point. Even if it's just a bit. Moon's outplaying him so hard. Another tiny Great Hall. 1,300 something gold invested into one expansion. Master's coming in again. With another Blade Storm, most likely. There we go. Oh, that damage. Sweet, sweet, sweet damage. Gets rid of the tower, gets level 8, gets rid of the expansion. Well executed. But the hippos are in the wyvern. I think he might lose too many of them. Also the hog with the magic damage. So nice. Orb of lightning. Whoa, that was a big orb of lightning. So yeah, one base versus one base. All of a sudden, FoCuS turned this around with one Blade Storm. It was 2 versus 0 a minute ago. Needs to build towers here as well. So that doesn't happen again. Tier 3. Oh, he cancelled the lore. Ah, another Tree of Life here. But he cancelled the lore. He was building an engine of lore. And that's why he's going for tier 3, obviously. Or is he going into Chimeras now? I mean, one big dedicated Chimera push. Yeah, even if you are on Bad Riders already, there's not too much you can do against it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wyvern, no expansion here, but there is... Oh, he's building it now.
A town is under siege.
Is he really getting the upper hand in economy now? He's not rebuilding anything here. Ah, there's the lore. Just going for the bottom right. Finally level 2. And a belt of giant strength, which is never wrong to have. Why did he build a Tree of Life here and rebuilds one here? Did he forget about this one? I mean, this is already occupied. Ah, he cancelled it. So yeah, he did quite forget about it. Bear's coming now. FoCuS still at one base. Down on gold, only 46 supply. At the moment, playing it very slow. Build up a bit. Or is it a Blade Storm again? Looks like he's getting ready for it. He does have a mana. Trying to go for the Naga again. Yeah, she's so dead. Boop! Backstab! And his second kill. But that was no surprise. But the position of Moon made sure that he keeps this one alive. And he's walking his Tree of Eternity over. He has this expansion up as well. And he arrests. This multitasking is god tier. And rarely seen in today's Warcraft. And now he sees, damn it! Where is this tree I wanted to attack? Long distance mining. This expo is almost up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Justify the means. Justify the means.
A town is under siege.
Level 9 Blade Master. Level 8, 9 Warden. Yeah, we see this from time to time. But when have we last seen a level 9 Blade Master? It's all about the stats though. The skills don't matter. The mirror image. This expansion is still untouched since its creation. So triple... Oh, actually he's not mining here.
A player's
And he's not...
forces are
Oh, he's
under
just mining with
siege.
one wisp there as well. Ah, Moon. Are those the mistakes that will break your neck? Bears now, of course, a lot better against the towers. He needed a solution against the towers. It was either bears or chimeras. Chimeras against Bad Red are not working that well. Does he realize? Okay, this one is fully mining. This one is fully mining. So it's equal economy right now. FoCuS still at 50 food. Not pushing. But how does he want to defend this? Next tower dead. Blade Master is there, of course, hunting the Naga again, but... Ah! We have a Shadow Hunter second. A level 9 Blade Master and a level 1 Shadow Hunter. Next again. Backstab. But what's it worth if you kill the Naga if all your towers die here? TP out. Naga dies. But he prepared
Forces are under attack.
for the second attack. And he had to defend at home. That was a big detonate. And this one is still alive. Would love to see the amount of gold lost to upkeep. We have any upgrades on the Wyvern? No. It's 2-2. Of course you can go for 2-3. So the Bad Riders get less effective against them. And then Bears and Hippos are a devious combo. Oh, what a game! FoCuS is still facing elimination. If he makes one mistake, he's out. Because Moon capitalizes immediately. And he prepared for that attack that is coming up now. He is super close to 6. And once he got this level 6, then with Stampede, he can knock down the other expansion as well. But FoCuS does quite the same. Oh, he doesn't kill too many Hippos. Is this the end for the Wyvern? That wasn't too good, to be honest. Okay, he saves them. But in the end, he will lose his expansion. And Moon is 3 gold mines versus 1. Boom, down. Level 6. Call the rhinos. We need a stampede soon. Bad Rise attacking this. Moon is even defending this as it seems. There is Blade Storm though! And at least he got rid of that. But Moon has an 800 gold. He can easily replace it. But he's still not mining here. He's not realizing, I think. This expansion.
Forces are under attack.
So far it's safe. But for how much longer? Moon is pushing him with back and back and back. Hex against the Naga. Second heroes. They don't have an easy life here. Riju is helping though. Can he perch it? Nice block. All the bear blocks. Fantastic. And the Riju is working in favor of his. And he saves his Naga for more control in this game.
Town is under siege.
No Windfog anymore, so he has to use the Invul. Mass Bad Riders now. Of course the damage is very, 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 very low. But it's annoying. Tree of Life coming back up. Oh, it's
Player's
still
forces
empty.
Are under attack.
And now we're in for a second ultimate. Blade Storm was really effective. Aww. Why are you portaling away from this? I was teasing it. Ah, no mana. Okay. Yeah, he can't step back. Maybe he has to defend first. No, he's stepping back.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, boys, here we go! Stampede! And this area of effect against the towers will rip them apart. He gets only little damage against the Great Hall, but that's so worth it. The lizards. They're doing it. FoCuS will be without income afterwards. He does have 600 gold for one more tiny Great Hall, but it's gone. He kills this one as well with Blade Storm. So, at the moment, nobody is mining since Moon is still forgetting about his income at the bottom right. What a game this is! And we have the perfect ultimates for such a game. It's FoCuS's last bit of gold. Moon is mining in a bit. He still did not realize this. I can't believe it. FoCuS is trying to find other angles to attack. This game lasts for 32 minutes now. And it's the question which one will prevail, Blade Storm or Stampede. If you react quick enough and send your Shadow Hunter to the Beastmaster with Stampede, then you can cancel it. So that's a big plus. And FoCuS is mining again. Moon is not mining. Ah, he finally got it! Or is he just saving the gold? No, he's not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Forgetting about the Tree of Eternity, man. Might have been able to seal the deal before. Nice split on those hippos. So he only gets one at a time. Doesn't trigger the perch, is really unlucky here. The Naga's helping as well. Is it another Blade Storm? He's losing so many bats, he can't do it. He can't commit to it. So, 5 wisps. And it's gonna be 5 wisps. What can FoCuS do? He's transitioning to Wyvern. No, Ensnare. Okay, yeah. But it's still so hard. Moon has bears. And a lot of them. What do you want to do with raiders? I mean, you can't fight an open battle. That is 100% guaranteed. It has to be a base race from this point on. Moon is scouting this with a wisp. If there's a second expansion coming or something. Creeping for more experience. And a little bit of gold. Naga level 4. It's just more hippos the entire time. He sees the expo. There's no defense at all. And the little Chimera is quite powerful. First raiders are there. Also, he must have pillage at this point. Nope. I don't think so. Level 3 for him. But this raider is in trouble. Kills the Moonwell though. Was it worth it? I don't know. Actually, I was just about. Can he get away with this? Would be sick. But yeah, that's exactly what FoCuS does not want. The open battle triple hero now for the TC. With Stomp against the Raiders maybe. There's no endurance aura for him yet. 5 bears. He does have Blade Storm. Is he going for it now? Nice stomp. He wants to get rid of that Naga. Heavy focus on the Naga. And there's Blade Storm as well. He can't move though. And the Naga gets away because the TC was blocking. Dryads are affected by this as well, but that was not the greatest Blade Storm in the world. Everything is super duper low. Heal wave rattling through. Level 7 on the Beastmaster. That means the Hawk is even more powerful. The TC is about to die. The Shadow Hunter is about to die. And FoCuS is out of this tournament after 36 minutes of epic macro harasses. What a game between the two. Phenomenal play. And Moon is going to Shanghai after a 3-1 defeat over FoCuS, who just transitioned out of Bad Riders a tiny bit too late. Who was too greedy not going for the tiny Greater in the first place. Except from, and he was a little lucky that Moon forgot about the third expansion, but oh my god. And it is Moon Meadows. It is his game. That's exactly what he wants to play. Mass expansions, lots of battles, lots of harasses, multitasking everywhere. That's what made him so famous, combined with the talent play. And still, with 30 years of age, he's still rocking it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable that Moon has those days where he's like the old Moon again. With flaws. I mean, there were flaws. Wasn't a perfect game by any means, but what a treat. What a treat. We see crazy games these days in the Warcraft 3 scene. And I guess it will continue. This is not the end of the day. We have one more series coming up for you. It's TH versus Lucifer. Who will follow Infi, Remind, and Moon into the battle area of Shanghai for $22,000? That's the question we will ask here. Moon did what he knows best, winning on Twisted. And yeah. Now it's time for another Korean or another Chinese. TH could equalize the nationalities. We have 2 Koreans already, as you can see in the bracket here, with Remind making a huge surprise run through the winner bracket. And Infi. Moon is the second Korean, and it's either going to be 3 Koreans and Infi or TH, the 2 brothers reunited. Isn't that a treat? Like the 2 greatest humans in recent history and the 2 greatest Night Elves of all time at one event. Oh! I love NSL, to be honest. I sent you into a little break. The Chinese stream is going into a 10-minute break. We will talk a bit before. But that was phenomenal. See you in a bit for TH versus Lucifer.